Off to this story next. The Western Cape has welcomed over 1 million learners back to school and some attending class for the first time. With severe budget cuts and an even increasing demand in the province, authorities are stretched to ensure problems are addressed as they arise. Our reporter Mariska Botha attended the first school day at Westcott Primary.
We're coming to you from Westcott Primary in Deep River in Cape Town, where the first day of school started smoothly. We saw very few tears from children. A few of the parents had to swallow very, very hard. But for the most part, all the children looked like they were happy to be and ready to start schooling. Just to mention, we just walked past the classrooms now and school started just a little bit ago. And the teachers are teaching. First day, you would think there's a little bit of messiness here and there, but we saw teachers actually busy teaching as we speak, which is as it should be. The first day should start with a bang, which includes that all-important teaching. But to speak to us a little bit more about what the overall picture looks like in the province, we have the MEC for Education, David Mania. Mr. Mania, thank you so very, very much for joining us this morning. First of all, how did it go this morning?
Well, of course, it's a big day for Westcott Primary School, where teaching and learning began promptly at 8 o'clock this morning. But it's also a big day for the province. We've got 1.2 million learners returning to school today in our province. And of course, our department have been working hard over the last 6 months to prepare for the 2024 school year. We have built 10 new schools through our Rapid School Build program, including building a junior high school in just 77 days, with our contractors pushing right through the builders' holidays to finish the work before the school year commenced. We've delivered 49 million rands worth of textbooks, 25 million rands worth of stationery, 17.5 million rands worth of furniture. And so we are in the best position that we can be, and it's all systems go here in the Western Cape.
Behind you, of course, are beautiful new classrooms, and that speaks to the demand in the Western Cape. Talk to us about that.
Well, we would need to absorb about 17,000 additional learners every year in our province. And as a result of that, we have launched what we call a Rapid School Build program, where we have demonstrated that we can build schools faster than ever before, including, as I've said, a junior high school which was built in just 77 days. And we have added 10 new schools, but also, as you can see, we have expanded existing schools, adding in this case 7 new brick and mortar classrooms and also 2 ablution facilities. And it's through the Rapid School Build program that we are expanding and working hard to expand access to quality education here in the Western Cape.
Of course, there was a shock with the budget that was cut by over 700 million rand. What did that translate to for you on the ground?
Well, this year we have had to absorb a 700 million rand budget cut, and that combined with budget uncertainty for about 6 months this year caused us to have to defer 10 school builds to the next financial year. And the net effect of that, of course, is to make the admissions pressure much more acute. So we still do have learners that are in the process of placement, but the department are committed in the coming weeks to working hard to find places for all our learners here in the Western Cape.
Do you have those figures at this moment in time? How many learners still need to be placed in the province?
So we have placed over 120,000 grade 1s and grade 8s, which are our principal entry points into the education system, which would be about 99% of all applicants. But we still do have 2 categories of learners that require further work. First, we have 2,636 learners who are in the process of placement, and most of those, or many of those learners would have applied late but before the end of last year. Then we have another category of extremely late applications. We have 609 extremely late applications, and these are applications that commenced on about the 1st of January 2024, 8 months after the admissions cycle closed. So we are, as a province, working hard to resolve those learners which are still, of course, in are learners who still require places. But I'm confident that we will start to resolve those issues, particularly after the 10th school day. Yeah. What we do after the 10th school day, we do what we call a SNAP survey. That then indicates to us where learners may have not taken up places, and of course we can then allocate those spaces to learners who still don't have places. So I'm confident that we will resolve these issues over the coming weeks in the Western Cape.
Thank you very much. That was, of course, David Mania, the MEC for Education in the Western Cape, speaking there about the new number of children that come into the province every year. He mentioned 17,000, and it is around that number every year that come from other provinces and even from abroad streaming into the Western Cape. So there's a lot to absorb in the Western Cape as far as placements go, and the requirement for placements is very high. We have some schools in Cape Town where there was over 4,000 applications and just 120 spots for a grade 8 class. So there are those challenges that are faced by many, many schools in the province. Particularly in the former Model C schools, you find there's a lot of application there, and of course every parent only wants the best for their child. So there's still a bit of work that lies ahead for the Department of Education. As you heard him say, over 2,000 learners that will be placed, confidently says, after the next 10 days or 2 weeks after they've done that survey. But here at Westcott Primary, it's all systems go.